you can't believe it. You can't believe that it happened to you. And again, like I said earlier, we're not one of these operations that has 4 or 5 horses in the Breeders' Cup every year that we can just kind of chalk it up to bad luck and, give it a go again next year. I mean, this, we've been fortunate enough to have bred a few horses that we sold that ran in the Breeders' Cup, but this, we don't own horses like this very often. And to have that chance and then to have it end that way, it was devastating. It was devastating for all of us. I've never seen Kevin like that before. It was gut wrenching. And, you don't know if you're ever going to get that chance again to do that.
Was that her last race?
It was, she kind of came out of that race. And like I said, she was 7. And I think, the racing was starting to catch up with her. There was nothing major, but, she was, having some kind of ankle stuff here and there and a few other little things. And, like I said, we never wanted to push her. We never wanted to, because as heartbreaking as it was with that race, if anything actually happened to her health-wise, we would never forgive ourselves. We would, we never wanted to come off as greedy. She gave us more than anybody could ever imagine. So at that point, we felt like she had earned a well-deserved retirement. But I will say that, as the next year, 2021, I think I watched every single, graded stakes race on the turf in the US and Canada. And every single time I watched one, I thought we would have won that race. We would have won that race. We would have won that race. We were better than all of those horses. I'm sure those owners don't agree, but yeah, I definitely, my farm manager, Jamie Corbett, who's the best in the business, and very lucky to have him. He and I would just, have all talked. I don't think a week goes by where we haven't talked about what could have happened if we had kept her in training, or, but that's kind of, it's the way that it is. But look, no regrets. It was, so like I said, I was lucky that Kevin talked us into keeping her in training for not just 1, but 2 years, because, I was an idiot and never saw that. I thought that she had already accomplished plenty and she would make a great broodmare, and I was ready to bring her home to the farm. But like I said, thankfully, Kevin and his team, had that foresight and, took amazing care of her for those next 2 years, and really gave us the horse of a lifetime that all we can do now is try to repay her with love and, carrots, I guess, and green grass.
I